y'all, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Jacqueline and this is Low Carblish. If you're new here, this is a channel where we make low carb versions of our favorite high carb foods, try to control our blood sugars and reverse type 2 diabetes. Today we are going to be working on 4 refreshing drinks, and this is actually the perfect day for me to be doing this because I have had a nutty day. It's been a very productive and good day, but very crazy. I just barely made it home in time to get this video done. So I've already got some of the prep work done because I don't want to keep y'all here forever because it's getting late. But what I like to do in the summertime here in Georgia, it is hot, and it's been hot all summer and it's still hot today. And so I like to have different low carb refreshing drinks to have, you know, for that reason. So today we're going to be making a peach tea, and we're going to sweeten it with Bestie Allulose sweetener. We're going to be making a strawberry lemonade, and we're going to be doing an iced coffee and a just plain chocolate milk with a little bit of mint or caramel in it. So we're just going to go ahead and get started, y'all. So I've already poured a glass of tea here. Now I make my tea unsweet with I use black tea with Earl Grey tea, and I make a half a gallon at a time. And I use 2-quart tea bags of the black tea and then 2 bags of the Earl Grey. And if you guys have never tried Earl Grey tea, it's amazing. And I really love it mixed with the black tea. And I just get the Publix brand decaffeinated black tea, but any tea that you like will work with this. So I have got these emulsions here, and I've got peach flavoring here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of this peach flavoring to my tea after I add in my sweetener here. And I like to use almost a tablespoon in a cup, not quite, but you know, your mileage will vary and you sweeten it to the way you like it. And I forgot my spoon. I'll be right back. Okay. So I'm just going to dilute this allulose in here and stir it up. And I like the allulose in my drinks because it's powdered and it dissolves really quickly. But you can also use like monk fruit or something. And if you want to, you can powder that in your food processor or your coffee grinder. You don't have to. It's going to dissolve. But the allulose just goes a little faster for me. And then I've got this peach flavoring, and I'm putting about a teaspoon in here. I'm not like being super careful about measuring, but it's about a teaspoon in the tea. And then I am going to just put some ice in here. And you have got a really nice, cold, delicious, sweet tea. Those of you that are from the West Coast, I know y'all don't typically have sweet tea out there. When my sister used to live out in California, the first time I went out there to visit her, I ordered an unsweet tea, and the girl looked at me like had a third eye, and my sister just leaned over and she's like, they don't know what sweet tea is out here. So if you're not familiar with it, give it a try because it really is nice and refreshing. So I'm going to give this a sip. That is really good. I love peach tea, but you could really do your tea with any flavoring, apple, strawberry, whatever floats your boat. I think they even have like raspberry flavoring now you could put in it if you like. And this is really so cooling in the hot weather. And if you want it sweeter, you can make it sweeter. You don't even have to put sweetener in it if you don't care for that. So the other thing we're going to make is a strawberry lemonade, and this is a little bit different from the regular lemonade because of course, you know, when we're out in the wild, as they say, they used to use all kinds of sugar and put tons and tons of lemon juice in there and then just kind of knock that back with sugar. But since we don't do sugar, we have to kind of adjust the recipe. But this is a good recipe. You're still going to get that nice lemony taste out of it. And I think if you're a lemonade fan, you're going to like this. So I've just got 1 lemon here that I've cut up, and I'm going to get the juice out of half of it. And You can use the whole lemon if you want to, but it's going to be like super, super strong. And you're going to have to adjust your carbs with it too. And I forgot to get a little bowl to catch these seeds, so y'all forgive me. I'm just going to have to put it on the mat here because I don't want to get the seeds in my drink. And so I like to go in and get the pulp. If you don't like the pulp, you don't have to do this part. But I just think it adds flavor, and I just like it. I like it a lot, so this is what I do. And I got to thinking about this the other night when we were doing the giveaway winner video and talking about Miss Barbara telling me about the flavor enhancers that she's tried. I just want to make sure I don't have any seeds in there. Let me wash my hands off here real quick, y'all, so I can get some water in here. And I probably should have put a little pitcher up here with some water in it, but I didn't, because again, it's been one of those days, y'all. So I'm just going to put some water in here from my refrigerator because it's got filtered water. And we've got the lemon juice in here. And I'm going to do, again, about a tablespoon of sweetener because I don't like my drinks like super sweet, you know. If you do, go for it because the allulose is fine. There's no carbs in it. It's not going to raise your blood sugar. And, you know, you sweeten it to your little heart's content. And so, oh, I managed to get a seed in there anyway. Let me see if I can catch it, y'all. I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch it. I might have to catch it later. Alright, so I've got the water, I've got the lemon juice from the half the lemon in here, and now I've got the strawberry emulsion, and this is a baking product, and I've got blueberry and strawberry just to show y'all what is available. And if you can't find this in your area, I'll leave a link down in the description to Amazon because that's where I have to get these. I don't like to go into Atlanta just to get flavoring, so. And this is about 1.5 teaspoons that I'm adding here. And this is going to add a strawberry flavor to your lemonade, but it's also going to add that pretty pink color. And don't panic when you first put it in. It looks like it's not going to dissolve, but it does. And it's so pretty. Okay. And so in this bowl, I've just got 3 strawberries. I've got 2 that are cut up that I'm going to add to the lemonade. And they're fun too to munch on while you're drinking this. And then I'm going to add my ice in, and then I'm just going to garnish my glass. I like to serve this drink when I'm having my friends over and we're doing a ladies' tea or something. And it's just pretty. And like I said, it's super refreshing. So I'm going to put a little slice of lemon, and I'm going to do the strawberry that I've got cut on the glass. Oh my gosh, my strawberry fell in half, y'all. I must have cut it down too far. That's what happens. Sometimes that's just what happens in life. Alright, and so now you've got a strawberry lemonade. And this really is tasty. I'm going to take a sip. Oh, I love that. I love that. Alright, so let me get my towel here and clean up after myself. And I made one out of blueberry just so y'all can see how this will come up. And it's just, I did the exact same thing except I didn't add strawberries to it. And I don't have any blueberries right now, but I usually add probably about 7 or 8 blueberries to it. And it's about the same percentage of flavoring that I did with the strawberry lemonade. And you don't even have to add the lemon to this. If you just wanted to do like blueberry flavored water with your allulose or your monk fruit, and then just add your blueberries in there, that's refreshing too, even without the lemon. I just like the way the lemon and the blueberry taste together. And another thing that you can do is put lemon slices around with the blueberries floating on top if you wanted to do that with this drink. And this also, super tasty. If you like blueberries, I think you're going to enjoy that. Alright, so let me get rid of the lemon stuff and the little strawberry that fell out here. Give myself a little working room. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to make an iced coffee. And the iced coffee, I'm actually, as soon as I finish this video, I'm going to have my dinner. So the iced coffee is what I'm actually going to drink with my dinner tonight. So I do this 1 cup at a time because I live alone, so I usually only make 1 cup of coffee at a time. But if you wanted to make this for a group, just brew a pot of coffee and let it cool down to room temperature and you're good to go. So I'm going to take my coffee, put it in this glass, and I have already added my monk fruit in here, so I'm not going to add any of the allulose because just force a habit. I use monk fruit in my coffee most of the time, and so I put the monk fruit in it. But anyway, so what I do with the iced coffee is I add a little bit of chocolate almond milk. And if you guys have never tried the chocolate almond milk, it's really good. I think if you are a chocolate fan, you might really like it. Is this one? I gotta open this one. It hasn't been opened yet. I put my almond milk in the refrigerator before I open it, just so when it's time to open a new one, it's already cold. So that's why it's not open. So I usually go in here, and this spoon that I'm using, 3 of these is 2 tablespoons. I'm spilling this stuff like I don't have any sense, y'all. Y'all ever have one of them days where things just don't go right? Okay, so then I go in with my heavy whipping cream, and I usually do take 2 tablespoons of the heavy whipping cream in my coffee because I like that light creamy color and taste that I get with that. And the chocolate just adds a little zip. Not too much of a chocolate flavor, but just a little bit. And so I enjoy that. So what I do with this drink is I use the caramel drops, and this just stevia flavor like caramel. And again, I'll leave a link to this. I'm able to find this at my grocery store most of the time, but when I can't, I do order it off of Amazon. So, and I usually do like 4 or 5 drops, and that's it, because like I said, I've already got the monk fruit in there, and I don't want to make it too sweet. And I'm going to grab a paper towel and get this mess up that I made, so that y'all can see this coffee. And I'm going to move these drinks over just in case y'all can't see what I'm doing, because I'm filming by myself, so I can't really see what's happening on your end. Alright, so I'm going to go in here with some ice. And y'all can totally do this with hot coffee too, but I just really enjoy iced coffee in the summertime. So I'm going to do that, and I have made a little bit of whipped cream, and I'm going to plop that on top, and my iced coffee will be done. And you don't have to do the whipped cream part, I just like to do that part. So I usually do a tablespoon or 2 of the whipped cream on top. And my whipped cream didn't set up on me real good, so I popped it in the freezer hoping it would get a little bit better, which it is a little better, but it's not fluffy the way it usually is, but it's still going to taste good, y'all. And when I whip the whipped cream, I just put a little bit of allulose in there too, so the whipped cream is also sweet. And then that's it, guys. Pop my straw in there. Really, really good. So that's what I'm gonna be having for dinner. And then this last one is just a little bonus thing. And I'm doing this just because when I first got diagnosed, and I was so sad because I couldn't have chocolate milk anymore, and I found the chocolate almond milk, and I thought, oh my gosh, I wonder if I could turn that into chocolate milk that would actually taste like chocolate milk, and I did. So what I do is I pour out about a cup of chocolate milk, chocolate almond milk I should say. I am being so messy today, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with me. Just one of them days, I guess. And I need another spoon. Okay, so I'm going to put my allulose in here. And this really is just so simple, like chocolate milk. And I like to put ice in it in the summer, but you don't have to. Ice is kind of fun to me because I like to put ice in it in the summertime and then drink it and then kind of munch on the ice after the chocolate milk's gone. But this is great. And also, if you've got children and you're trying to, you know, help them stay low carb, chocolate almond milk's a great substitute for regular chocolate milk. And I think you might be surprised at how much they like it. So let's give this one a try. Very good. So sometimes too, just putting a drink in a fancy glass helps me. I don't know why, but sometimes just having a nice pretty drink in a pretty glass elevates my mood. So these are the drinks that I'm giving you today. I hope you'll give them a try, and I hope you enjoy them. And thank you for coming and hanging out with me today. If you would, give this video a thumbs up, because it helps people find my channel that have just been diagnosed. And I just really appreciate all of you guys. I thank you for hanging out with me. I thank you for all your love and support, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good Wednesday. Bye.